What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be taking on the inevitable showdown extra missions here. I believe all of these are going to be for the first stage of the Cell Max event. So there's quite a few different, various missions here that we're going to go through. So we have to do a Rainbow Super Team, a Rainbow Extreme Team. We've got to finish it within 3 turns without any support items. This one's going to be pretty interesting because there are 3 phases to the fight. So we'll see if we'll be able to do that. And then you have to take on 6 AGL types and win within 5 turns with no items. And obviously the last phase is tech, so that'll be type disadvantage for all of those. And then for the last one, we have to use 4 corroded body in mind, and then in 6 turns with no items. So we're going to go ahead and just try and put all of these missions in this one video. Maybe I will end up splitting it up if we end up failing, each of these enough times that we're just like taking forever. But yeah, I don't mind this being just like an hour-long video, I guess. All right, so we've got this team for the first mission here. We are going to jump in with a Rainbow Super type team. I do not think this is going to be tough at all. I'm pretty sure we're going to breeze through this quite quickly. We'll see if we get lucky enough to finish them in 3 phases as well. That would be really nice, so that we don't have to spend an extra run getting that mission done as well. I'm hoping we'll be able to 2 birds that one. But the order of the missions I'm planning on doing here is I'm just going to go in order, and they're going to get harder and harder as we go. Because obviously, like, a Rainbow Super Team is going to be the easiest thing. And then Rainbow Extreme, we still have a lot of freedom with our team build, so it's not going to be the worst. Oh, that kind of sucks that he just dodged that. I think we're still going to one-shot him here, but it's whatever. But yeah, the Rainbow Extreme Team is definitely not going to be quite as strong as the Rainbow Super Team. So being able to finish the whole event in 3 turns with the Extreme Team is not going to be quite as easy. How do we want to do this? Okay. Then I think I'm actually going to save all those STR orbs for the Gammas. Perfect. Actually, we got lucky here. There's no group attacks until the end. Not that it would really make a difference. I'm sure it would be double-digit tanking everything, but... But yeah, I think that these missions are going to continue to get harder and harder, because after that we have to do an all AGL types team, and with this final phase here being tech, we're going to have type disadvantage through all of it, which means we're going to be more susceptible to taking hits, but also that it's going to take us a lot longer to kill him, so there might be a lot more supers that we have to try and take on a team like that, which could be scary. Do we lose links this way? I think we lose like 2 or 1. We'll just leave them in the middle, it's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Awesome. But yeah, and then the corroded body and mind mission, that's the only one I have a real question mark about. The AGL mission too, honestly. A little bit later in the video, you'll see what I'm talking about here, because I have all of the teams pre-built already, what I'm planning on using for these missions. And if you just go in your box and you sort just the AGL units and go and take a look, you'll notice there aren't that many really good units. It's actually one of the worst typings in the game right now, between Super and Extreme. It's, meanwhile, this guy's going crazy on the screen. But yeah, look, there's no damage. Oh, God. I'm already looking forward to the AGL mission. It's going to be so hard. We're going to need those crits. Ugh. Goodness gracious. We're going to need to start dishing out a lot more damage. Maybe I shouldn't have rotated off Vegeta. Maybe I should have left him up front. I was just thinking dodges would be better, because if there was a super right away, I think he would still take a lot of damage before supering. Maybe even after. We might find out right here. Okay. He locked the Gammas. I forgot that he does that. Obviously, it's not like a super big deal for this turn specifically, but... Interesting thing to make note of when these missions start to get a little bit harder And we still have to deal with that. Okay, here we go. We should be good to go now. Because we're going to get guaranteed crits in that third slot. There's a lot of hits going in at the front here, so Beast Gohan's attack stat's going to be looking decent. As long as he doesn't, unfortunately, like, dodge everything, I think we'll be fine. I think we probably finish him here. Oh, yeah, definitely. He's donezo right here. That's it for you, Selmax. Alright, I'm just trying to take really close note of, like, which units seem to be working for this event. Which, obviously, the Gammas and Beast Gohan, like, any units that are from the superhero movie are going to be, like, get an extra buff, right? Alright, well, it appears that 3-turn mission is going to be a little bit of a nuisance, unfortunately. Seems like that's what's happening. Alright, so next we go Rainbow Extreme. We got the mission clear there. Okay, so that's going to be this team here. Should be good, right? I think we've got powerful enough units. The biggest problem with super bosses, you know, building all the rainbow teams, like during the anniversary, and what JP struggled with for months and months, was not having a strong extreme STR unit. But Selmax has solved that problem. He is obviously a defensive behemoth, so yeah, we are chilling now with that extreme extreme STR slot. We don't have to depend on using like a cooler unit or like STR hit was a really popular one. So yeah, now there's actually like a pretty good option. And for this event, coincidentally, he is one of the type advantageous characters. Okay, it's a good thing Frieza doesn't have to get hit. Well, obviously, first phase doesn't do anything anyway, but just saying, because we weren't able to get any int orbs for him. Have I ever said how much I don't like Selmax? Like, he's just a big behemoth. I kind of hate it. Like, the giant form of any of the enemies is usually my least favorite, and that's literally all he is. So it's kind of unfortunate. Let's see if we can milk the 7 orbs out somewhere. Let's... Okay, well, Broly, Chila, and Lemmo is going to give them key, so they don't need to get the full 12 key right now. That's still 6, so if we do this... But wouldn't we want Broly to have... Oh, wait. I'm a little worried about... Like, there's a lot of group attacks. Maybe we should just sacrifice Broly's thing here so that they can get the 7. If this doesn't work, then oh well. Oh, well, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. It was going to move it down to 6. All right, well, we'll give everyone more defense with the int orbs there. Just in case. I assume we'll be fine, but just in case. Yeah, and they lose the dodge, too. That's kind of annoying. All right, well, we dodged the super, so we know we're fine for sure. I definitely don't think we're going to be able to get this done in 3 turns total, though. Probably not. Like, even if we finish him here, which we probably will, right? Yeah. But yeah, we do have the int Vegeta, because, you know, remember, if you're doing any of these missions, it says that you have to have one of each typing, and it specifies extreme of each typing for this mission, but then that's it. It doesn't specify what else. So there's only 5 units on your team that need to be occupied by this, because obviously the friend unit doesn't count, but you have a 6th slot, so you don't even have to make that another extreme class unit. That could be whatever unit you want, and you'll still clear the mission. So yeah, I opted to use Evolution Blue Vegeta, just because he'd have type advantage against this last stage. And coincidentally, he was in the 7th slot, so here he is. We'll see how lucky we get. I mean, obviously, the key didn't really work out here, so that's kind of a bummer. Are we losing, like, a lot of links? Sorry, I apologize for my not Link level 10 Selmax. Oh, wow, that sucks. He's actually not getting big bad bosses here because it's not link level 10. Silly me. Oh, no, he's not getting it because Broly doesn't have big bad bosses. That's right. But either way, he wouldn't be, right? Because we're at full HP. Okay, so because he's only got the 2 links, I think we can put him slot 1. Let's go ahead and do this. See if it's possible to get a couple, like, to milk out that 18 key super attack. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Would have been nice to be at 24 key, but at least getting the 18 key super is important. That's going to make a huge difference in the amount of damage we do. Okay, only additional normal. Not the greatest. Would be nice to see a super attacker too, but what can you do? Oh goodness, these numbers are so low. That's what you get when you're not on a 200% leader skill, just the 170, and you've got basically no links active. So yeah, that is mad unfortunate. Okay, well we didn't dodge the super, but I don't think we need to. Yeah, we're fine. I think Broly is the one I would be really worried about. And obviously Cell Max before building up. But I think he's taken enough hits now that we would at least survive it. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely not doing this in 3 turns here. We're going to have to run that back later on. Man, so many attacks, and none of them are doing anything because he's not critting. It's lovely. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure we just got perfect RNG. That was every single super we could have gotten. It's just unfortunate that 0 of them were crits. There we go, there we go. See, like, we almost took an entire bar of health that time. That could have been a lot more damage if we kept critting. Okay, we get the transformation with Boo here. Very nice. Probably freeze us. Well, no, we'll probably do Boo slot 1. Yeah, I like that. Sure. Again, the key is a little bit ugly here. Because I want to get... Yeah, let's do that. Or no. Let's do that. Because I want to get all those int ones with Frieza. For his passive and for some healing. Oh, clutch dodge. Because that was probably actually going to hurt a little bit at least. Being pre-super. Even though he's got some damage reduction, that probably still wouldn't have been a double-digit tank. Based on like what Cell Max was taking at the beginning of the last turn. Okay, here we go. With the Frieza support, we're looking good. It's a pretty good attack stat. This is the friend one, so he's rainbowed and probably has more crit invested. Nice. There we go. If we can pull out like 2 more of those, I think we're good to go here. Okay, maybe 3 more. Unfortunate. Looks like he'll live for 1 more turn. Oh, if we live for 1 more turn. Okay, we're good. He got enough supers. Built up enough defense. Thank you for your contribution, Frieza. That was wonderful. Oh, fancy seeing this active skill here. Let's go ahead and launch it. Nice, he's almost done for. Can we get 7 orbs off the bat? No. If we could have, I would have been like, boom. Put him in slot 1. Then it's a guaranteed win. Which it kind of still is, but, you know. I'm pretty sure there's nothing he could do here, but if he does super, I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Alright, GG's. That is a much better attack stat this turn. 16 mil. There we go. Awesome. Alright, on to the next mission. So now we have to do a clear with 6 AGL units. I think I built multiple teams for that one, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, so this one, and then I think also this one. Yeah, and then that's for... Okay, so this one I wanted to try and just see if it works. If not, if some of these units are like a little lackluster, like the Android 21, maybe the 13, then I would take off the androids and put on the Friezas. But there is also a turn restriction here. We have to beat it in 5 turns. So that's why I didn't really want to use the Friezas, because I know they're not going to contribute damage-wise as much as these units would. So let's go ahead and try this first and see. Oh, but because there's the turn restriction too, I guess let's go ahead and go in just like this. And if we do need to add a support memory, we can do that. Because obviously these no item missions, you can't use items, but support memories don't count. So maybe we'll add in support memories at some point. We'll see. We'll see. If it's feeling necessary. Okay, it's the first phase. We know we're going to one-turn it, so I'm not going to focus on links too heavily. We'll just go ahead and do this. Like, normally, I would really want to put Android 21 in the center slot. But obviously, she's better up front than Broly will be, and... I mean, it really doesn't matter on this phase anyway. It's the baby cell phase, right? Like, you kind of do whatever you want here. Alright, Broly, let's hurry this thing along. So I'm trying to think... Okay. I need to double check the turn that Broly's domain can be activated. I don't think we're going to get to do it, right? Surely not. Let's see here. From the 5th turn. Okay, so it'll be like at the very end. We'll just have to keep that in mind. We're splitting the Brolys up right now, so we should be okay on that front. So he's raising defense right now. Maybe I should prioritize keeping him on rotation. Yeah, they link up a little better anyway. Okay. Boo is getting the 18 key there. Cool. Okay, I kind of hope that Boo actually... Okay, yeah, 17 million. This is probably a one-shot, right? I was hoping he wouldn't. Just so we could get the stack with Android 13. I don't know. I think I'm overestimating this fight a little bit, just in efforts not to lose, but... We might need to be careful here, because... Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so this is obviously the best defensive turn for... Fusion Zamasu. He's got like 80% damage reduction here, so I'm definitely going to leave him in slot 1. I guess we'll just grab this orb, and then we got 21. Unfortunately, Broly's locked, so he's going to be rotated off. Which actually, that means we're going to have both Brolys back on turn 5. Or no. No, this Broly's going to be gone until turn 6. Okay. And then we'll grab all of these. Alright. Save a couple of those AGL orbs for next turn. Oof. Oof. Okay, well, it's alright. We're going to get some stat raises here. Hopefully we get an additional at least, because, my goodness, that was a lot of damage. Maybe I should have put 21 up front. I guess it doesn't help we didn't get a defense raise, because he was in slot 7, so this is his first appearance. We didn't get a first round of attacks with him. Which has kind of always been the tough part about this fight, right? The first phases go down so quickly. They always have. Oh, so we're done. Alright, alright. Let's, yeah, I can already tell now. Let's go ahead and use the Golden Frieza team. I think we're gonna be in better shape there. Just because those first 2 phases go down so quick, so I'm not super worried about it. And I think once we get a transformed Broly out, we're gonna melt Cell Max at the end. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. 5 turns, we should be fine. And then now, with the way that Fusion Zamasu just performed, If he gives us any trouble like that again on this next run here, then I'm probably just going to trade him for Android 21. Cut our losses on that, you know? Okay. I could keep Frieza on, but I think I won't. Yeah, I think I'll do this. Just because I'm thinking about, like, this phase is harmless. I want Zamasu to get the defense raised, because he is infinitely raising defense right now, right? Yeah, that's important. He just showed us how important that is for him. So let's prioritize that. We'll just keep him up front here. Alright, this shouldn't do anything. Alright, let's see how many additionals we can get. None. Awesome. Awesome. Love that. Alright, and that's why I didn't put Goku in slot 1, because Zamasu would not have been able to attack otherwise. I think I needed to play that a little bit more strategically last time on that last run. Okay, so we're on turn 2. So yeah, we'll rotate one Broly off. I'm thinking of trying, like, the ultimate thing to do would be to have a rotation of both Brolys, where one of them's transformed and one of them's not, because then it'd be 7 out of 7 links, but I'm also thinking about getting the Broly up right on turn 5. So yeah, I'm gonna have to rotate that one off. Okay, let's just give him 24. Might as well. Why not? And then we get the Ultra Super for Frieza, and this Broly's hosed. Cool. This is going to be a fun turn. Oh, if it even lasts, because this Broly might just melt this Cell Max entirely. That could happen too. Which I kind of hope that doesn't happen, because Frieza does get some defense raises by taking those hits. A couple of other benefits as well. I don't want those to have to start so late into the fight. Well, we are certainly not melting this middle phase, let me tell you. Wowza. Alright, well, he did not survive Frieza, so that's good. Frieza will get a couple more hits in. And then it looks like my Broly's probably just going to finish it off at the end here. Oh, Frieza, you're supposed to take the hits. Oh no. Alright, so who do we got coming up next rotation? We've got a Golden Frieza, right? I'm pretty sure we've got a Golden Frieza coming up with Boo and Zamasu. Or no. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now I'm just naming every unit that's on the team. Okay, so whatever happens here, I think we learn from our mistake and we don't put Zamasu in slot 1. Okay, so we don't have a Golden Frieza here. That's the only, like, really scary part. Because, you know, keep in mind that if we get below, what is it, 50% HP? 40%. Then he loses all his damage reduction, and he will not survive anything. He is a full dodge character, but, yeah, we gotta be very careful about that. So, let's, what's the best way? Okay, Zamasu's locked in 2. I say we put Boo up front. We do still have a turn restriction. Boo is going to be the best damage dealer for us. If we allow him to get that hit up front, we just have to pray that it's not a super attack. Otherwise, we're going to die. Okay, we can just get that. And then I guess I'll go for the reds. Sure. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Good. And then do we crit here? That would be very nice. No, he can do like a lot of damage, but it's very nice to get those crits. Alright, I think we should be safe for the rest of the turn. I mean, actually, I really don't know. If we get hit with a super, it could be bad news. Oof. Okay. So now I think we're alright because we've still got enough dodge left on this guy to, like... No. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, well, he should have dodged that, right? He's a full dodge character as well. Yeah, we can... Okay, so wait. Do I have him built full dodge? I actually don't. He's got some additional on him. He isn't a full 15... No, yeah, I've got him built, like, between additional and crit. They have a discount for changing these right now. It's only 1 Dragonstone to change them. I might do that. I might do that right now just for this fight. And then, who else? Golden Frieza we were also looking at. Yeah, look, he's got all this additional on him. That could all be on dodge. How about Zamasu? Same deal. I could change all of them. I don't know if it's going to be worth my stones to change Zamasu or Frieza, but I kind of do want to change Goku to full dodge. We'll see. One thing is clear. I think the support memory is going to be necessary. So we've got a lot of... Oh, actually, you know what support memory would be really clutch? This one. To potentially heal if we get really injured. Yeah. Okay. We can do that. Because we've got Broly, so we have the Pure Saiyan unit on the team to, like, activate that. If not, I'll have to get creative because... You know, every single one of those only provides supports to, like, one specific category, and we have such, like, a mosh pit of units on the team. I don't think that we're going to be able to find anything amazing, because I don't really like to use, like, those 2-turn ones and stuff. They always activate at the beginning of the fight. It's so annoying. Like, usually you'd want them later in the fight. So I can only ever pick the ones that are permanent buffs. So, yeah. Okay, we know Goku is going to put in work here right up front, so let's go ahead and take care of business with him. Maybe I should have... Okay, I'm gonna say this now. Calling it now, I think I just screwed myself for the first turn of Cell Max because I rotated off the Golden Frieza. I should have kept him on so he could be slot 1 against Phase 3. Because we know we're gonna 1-turn each of these phases. So we can kind of plan for what turn 3 is gonna look like at the first phase. So at least we know turn 4 we're gonna be fine because we'll have Frieza. And then I think we'll go ahead and keep... Broly around as well. Actually, it's funny that I keep messing myself up. On turn 4, now I'm going to have 2 Golden Friezas. I could have rotated this one off as well. Because now we're already going to have the LR on that rotation. I think I'm not playing this the best on this run. I may have just caused myself a couple turns of needed RNG coming up later. We'll see. Are we not going to finish off? Should I have put Boo in slot 1 here? Like, yeah, honestly, for the rotations of the Golden Friezas and for damage, those 2 reasons, I should have put Boo in slot 1. And then Broly and then Frieza. That's my mistake. Because, yeah, if we end up taking an extra turn in this middle fight, that's not good. We will definitely not finish this in the 5 turns that we need to. So, we'll see. Please give me a crit and an additional. Oh, we didn't need the additional. Okay, awesome. Boo still came in clutch for us. Wonderful. Okay, so we know that he'll take 150k slot 1 since he's not built up at all. Last time he took 60k, which was better. Okay, no unlock this time. Good. Good. Okay, I think we do this, yeah? I think this is the play. Because yes, I am still stubborn enough to rely on Goku's dodging. I'm banking on there being a super in slot 2. That's the hope. That's the dream. We'll see. We are about to find out. And if we get, you know, torn to pieces in that final slot by a bunch of normal attacks, I know we'll live the normals at least. And then we have our support memory activating on the next turn. So I'm not worried about the HP loss, really. Yes, give me as many of these additionals as you can. Want all those stat raises. Okay. An additional would make me feel comfy. Come on, please. I don't even have him built full dodge, but he's not coming through with the additionals or anything. Okay, there hasn't been a super yet. I'm really nervous that we're going to have to dodge a super here with Zamasu. If Zamasu dies right here, then he's going off the team, and we're going to replace him with... yeah, all right. We're gonna replace him with Android 21. Because she's actually going to be able to dodge these attacks for us. Since he clearly can't tank it. Even on, like, his strongest turn, basically. Well, I suppose it's not his strongest turn. He's just... He should be tanking... I would assume better than that, but... Alright, let's go ahead and... yeah, trade off Zamasu here. For 21. Alright, and then we'll go in the same way. Okay, we have both Golden Friezas on the second rotation. So one stays on, one floats. That makes sense. And then we're going to want to make sure the one that floats will be on... No, they won't be on turn 3. We're going to have Super Boo in 2 of these units. I think we're going to want to rotate Broly then, right? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. We're gonna, on turn 3, we're gonna have like 3 kind of questionably maybe could work in slot 1 units. So we'll figure it out based on what the turn looks like when we get there. But I don't want Broly on that rotation because there isn't a surefire like first like slot 1 unit. And he is definitely not one. So I just want as many options as possible depending on if he ends up locking somebody or whatever. I don't want him to like accidentally lock Broly in slot 1 and stuff. I think it would be better to rotate him off. Okay. Yeah, we'll send that Golden Frieza just in case our HP is low. And this one isn't able to keep up. That'll give us 1 extra turn before failure. Because obviously once our HP dips below that point, unless we're lucky enough to get it back above 40%, then that Frieza is going to be useless. But I mean, at this point, like, we're kind of double-digit tanking everything or just getting one shot by a super, so... I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, we are still taking some damage on certain characters from the normals in Phase 3, so... Okay, I am again getting worried that we're not going to finish this second phase in 1 turn. Which is going to cause problems. Ugh, yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to. I mean, if we get the God turn here, there's still, what, like 2 more supers that he can dish out, I believe? Yeah, we're going to need... Ugh, we need the crits, though, unfortunately. I don't think Frieza can do this. There's still 3 health bars. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. So that means that we're going to have turn 3 here. I don't know. Means we're going to have to beat the final phase in 2 turns. Yikes. Maybe I am going to need, like, an attack boosting support memory. Maybe, right? Okay, I have to prioritize damage if we're going to get the mission done. Because, like, if I play for safety, then we're just not even going to clear it. So I have to keep these two on rotation. Just thinking about turn 5 to be able to dish out the most damage. Because, obviously, like, Android 21 doesn't hit as hard as these two will for us. So, yeah, it's going to be... We'll see, we'll see. Okay, we've got both Brolys. Oh, they get... Well... Yeah, okay. Alright, I don't know if we win this. We might not, because Frieza just got locked in the slot with no attacks happening, so great. Which means the Broly's had... Yeah, alright. Wow, the AGL mission is quite tough, no? I mean, I guess we're not... It's not over till it's over, but... I'm actually a bit impressed that we survived that. Alright, give me 7 more just like that. Thank you. Like, that could be legitimately the one saving grace here. Could be. If it's possible. Like, we've already gotten enough super attacks here. If we just get hit with normals, we're good to go. We're not going to be taking damage. And then if Broly in the last slot there wants to maybe do the same thing and not get hit with a super either. Okay. We're chilling. Obviously, we're not going to finish Broly off here, or Cellmax off here. We would have needed to do quite a bit more damage. And honestly, we're going to need to do a lot here because we got to finish him on the next turn. Ooh. Yeah, man, wow. This mission. Let me tell you. This is tough. I'm kind of pondering, like, you might need to formulate a team that can use an int friend lead. Like, if we were able to put, like, a Evolution Blue Vegeta. Or like the Gammas. That would be so hard though, because how are you going to build a full superhero team? Okay, moment of truth. Did we just sit through this 5 minutes of animation for nothing? Oh, bless. Okay, at least we lived the turn. That doesn't feel so bad, right? There we go. We get some active skills in here. Okay, maybe because of the active skills. Let me go ahead and just double check that neither of the active skills are support boosting ones, because if it is, you'd want to use that one first, right? To make the other one hit harder. Okay. This one does recover HP though. So if there's HP restrictions, we need to keep that in mind as well. Yeah, see, when HP is 50% or less, so we need to launch this one first, just in case we go over 50% with the other one. We won't, based on where we're at, but still. Okay, so we'll launch the Frieza one. Great, thank you so much, Frieza. That was a huge help. I really appreciate it. Okay, and actual damage, right? Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. The attack disable is fun. Attack disable and heal. We like that. Okay, now the question is, we know that Boo is going to hit harder on this turn if he's allowed to take some hits first. But that's also really risky. Like, putting Golden Frieza in the first slot means we for sure don't die. So, yeah, I'm a little bit like, what do we do? We still need to do a lot of damage. I feel like we have to depend on Super Boo here. As scary as that is to say. And the orbs suck. We have to just do this and hope that he takes enough of those attacks to get an 18 key super. So he can do enough damage. Man, this is... Oof. Oof. Okay, we got as much healing as we could there, too. Let's see. He's not going to get an 18 key because the attack disable. I forgot about that. I should have picked up different orbs differently. Okay, at least we get the additional. It doesn't really do much for us, but Something. Okay, we have a chance here, but it's like barely. Like, we have to get an additional. We have never been getting additionals with this guy. Now you need to... Oh, dude, the crit. Please. Please crit. Please crit. Please crit. Come on. Oh, yes. One more? Oh, my God. We're so close, dude. Do I need to maybe run one Golden Frieza and put a damaging... Oh. Okay, then yes, that answered it. I'm going to take Frieza off, because if he's not... if he's not able to tank that late in the fight, then screw it, right? Yeah, and then now I could use this one to do more damage with the Goku family units, sure. Because, like, on that last one, maybe we would have won. If we only needed a little bit more damage, right? So if we just do an attack boosting support item, maybe that will be good. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, so we've got Goku here. We want to prioritize him, I think. So let's go ahead and... yeah, juice him up here at the front. Nice, he's getting a lot of hits in. That's actually really good. That is really good. And then we see Frieza on the 7th slot there, so we know we can put him slot 1 on the 7th turn. Or on the 3rd turn. So we can rotate off Android 21 here and prioritize the damage-dealing units. And then next turn, we can put Boo in slot 1 no matter what. That way he's getting that 18 key for us. Doing the big damage. And we know that Broly has been doing a lot of damage for us too, just because he gets so many additionals. So maybe we'll keep him on rotation. Actually, that would put both Brolys on the same rotation on turn 4. That would kind of be bad, because it's before we can activate the domain. So they definitely wouldn't link, and we'd have to put one of them slot 1 or sacrifice links entirely for the one in slot 3. So I don't know if that's the best idea. Keep Broly on. I think I do need to rotate him off because of everything I just said. I think we are probably just not ever going to win this unless we think that far ahead and play this that strategically. Or just continue to, you know, rip RNG runs at it until it works out, you know? Okay, Boo getting slapped up. Good stuff. This should be it right here. Nice. Very good. See, if we can get, like, one of those off in this final phase, then we're going to be cooking. Absolutely. We will be chilling. Okay, see, now we're safe. We're safe, because we're going to put Frieza in slot 1 there. We're going to do this. Yeah. This is perfect. Here we go. Okay, we don't need to worry about Ki with Frieza, obviously. He's not, like, dealing damage. We'll just try and make sure we can open up a good bit more for Broly. Oh, yes. Yeah, there we go. We just got a lot. Ooh, the superhero OST. I love this one. Okay, let's see here. Just thinking about orbs for next turn. I think this will be fine, because the red ones should drop nice. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Do we tank this for double digits, actually? No, okay, not double digits, but, like, we handedly live that. That's good. That's good. Like, we could take a couple more of those. Okay, nice. Starting out with 13 million. Feels good. We're able to max out the key this time, so we're doing well. Hopefully this friend is able to crit a lot for us. We're on the right track here. I think we're doing... this is the best run we've had so far. As far as, like, the alignment of the units and the amount of damage we've been doing. Because, I mean, this is only turn 3, right? On that last one, we got pretty close, but I forgot. We actually spent 2 turns on the second phase. So having successfully done it in 1 turn here, we actually have 3 turns to beat this final phase. So yeah, I think as long as an unfortunate super attack doesn't meet us, then we should do it here. I think this is the one. Okay, come on, live this. Live this. Just live it, you know? Just be a boss man and live it. Yes? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and he gave us the heal, too. I love that. That was from his passive skill. Okay, so now the question is, Boo's locked in slot 2. That's unfortunate. Do we rely on... Who do we rely on to be in... Oh, well, 800k defense, probably him, because he also has some dodge going on, right? Yeah, I think that's going to be smart. And then we can open up these AGL orbs, hopefully. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. That's going to be a good bit of healing because he's got the most defense by a healthy margin. And then only way to get 4 Keyforers there, so... Now we cross our fingers and hope it's enough. Okay, now we know, like, he'll be fine on normals. We just gotta play the not get hit by a super game. And the please critical hit game, please. Can we get 1 crit? Yes. Another? Another? Here we go. Triple super is nice. Triple super is nice. That's gonna do wonders for the defense, too. I feel like maybe now we could actually live a super. I wouldn't want to. I definitely want that extra HP. Considering we're going to have 1 more turn at this. Man, it's unfortunate that we weren't able to put Boo up front. I was really hoping for a turn where we would spawn in. It would be like 1 attack in the first slot, no attacks after the first person supers, and then, you know, the rest of the attacks later. Because then I would have risked it and put Boo up front there. Take 1 normal tap of like 100k or something, and then dish out a bunch of damage against him would be really nice. Oh my goodness, she didn't dodge. Oh my goodness, the little twerp did not dodge. Wow, that's tragic. Dang it. Okay. Oh, what do I do? We could put Gogeta. Gogeta's a dodger. Let's try him. Let's go. We'll jump back in. And then maybe I should go for, like, the Movie Heroes support memory. What's this one again? Realm of Gods. Broly's not Realm of Gods. Surely not. Yeah, no. Yeah, I guess let's do that, because then now we have 2 on here. Movie Heroes. He's not Movie Heroes. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. Alright, we have Gogeta's 7th slot. Man, the video's getting quite lengthy. We're nearing an hour soon. Okay, we'll keep Frieza on. And then I think... No, dude. This is so... The choices are so tough. Okay, let's do it like this. I've got my mind made up on this one. Man, this OST is repetitive, let me tell you. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright. Next up. I feel like I probably should put the Oh, yeah, we actually got... Oh, it's like still no links. I was gonna say, putting the Gokus together is good. I feel like I want him to get those hits in the first slot. Yeah. I do want that from my man Goku. Build up his ki, build up his defense, get us ready for that final fight. We still have not yet gotten to turn 5 once, right? I'm pretty sure. Or maybe we did once, but I'm just thinking, like, we have never gotten that Broly domain active. I feel like if we got a turn 5 where we could actually transform Broly, we would be chilling. Like, especially if we were able to get a turn 5 where both Brolys were there, and we could transform one of them so that they could be linked up together. That would be the turn right there. We would be golden. Man, that was really it after both of their supers? Okay, well, it's a good thing we got the friend Broly here. Jeez. What is that business? Alright, cool. We're still chilling turn-wise. It's Bad if we don't one-turn those first fights. Ah, he gets locked in slot 2 again. Alright, I guess we're going to just put Gogeta up front. He's just got to dodge all these. Like, Broly cannot go in the front. 300k. Is not enough. He's going to be taking like 60k on each one. And if any of those are a super, like, no, it has to be Gogeta. He just has to dodge. There's no other way we can do this. Man, it sucks that that's true. This is so bad. Wow, this is very hard. I don't know if there's maybe a better way we should be going about this. Yeah, like, what am I... because it's only turn 3, and we need Gogeta on turn 4 so he can be transformed, and then we would have been fine. Let's go ahead and try that again, but we're going to have Gogeta on turn 4. There we go. Now we can rotate Gogeta off. Get him on turn 4. And that means this Broly will be on turn 5. Hold on, hold on. We're cooking. We're cooking. We are mixing things up right now. We'll put Broly in the first because he at least builds up, right? Okay, yeah, and then we have a Broly on the next rotation, and if you rotate Broly off when he's on turn 2, then turn 3 happens, he doesn't return on 4, and he comes back on 5. So we're going to rotate Broly off now, and then we just have to survive turn 3, which is going to be this Broly, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and Kai Goku. And if we survive that, then we're pretty much shoo-in for a win, because then we get Gogeta's transformation with his 100% chance to dodge for 1 turn, put him in slot 1, we're fine. Then the next turn would be turn 5, and we would get the Broly with the transformation and have them both linked together, and I'm pretty sure that should be enough to finish him off. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. So in order to do that, we need to rotate off Broly. That is step 1 to the plan. All right, we've got this. I'm in tuned now. I'm ready. I'm ready. This is the run. I can feel it. We're getting the win here. No messing around. I did a slight misplay here. I should have put Frieza in slot 1. That way the group attack could have hit Boo before he attacked, and we could have done a lot more damage. But I'm sure we're still going to be fine. I'll only be kicking myself about that if... like, if we don't finish him in 1 turn because of that. That would be the only reason I'd be like, that would matter at all, right? But with the key Broly gives himself, that was massively an 18 key super, so I think we're fine. I think, oh god. Please no. Well, the only thing this would be a benefit for if we don't finish him here is that now turn 3 isn't going to be a question mark and we'll definitely survive it. But then obviously we just have 1 less turn to do the damage on phase 3. But we won't need to worry about that. We're going to finish him here. We're going to, right? Yes. Yeah. We're fine. We're fine. We got him. Okay. On to the big bad boss, Mr. Cellmax. Let's go. Any locks? No locks. Okay, awesome. So, what do? We had 800k last time. Now we have not 800k. Do we just go Broly? Do we just do this? Damn, this is scary. Because, yeah. Oh, man. I feel like we're dead in every slot. I guess we just do this, right? Is there damage reduction on him too? Because maybe he would be better in slot 1. I can't remember. Oh, additional chance of evading 30% before attacking. He does want to be in slot 1. Yeah, okay. We're going to put him in slot 1. And then... oh, goodness. And then that should be good for Broly, and we'll keep all these AGL orbs ready for next turn. Dodge, please? No? Oh my... he had 60% plus like 15 from the hidden potential, dude. No. Oh my god. He should have dodged that. What was that? Bro, this team is... Alright. Yeah, that's what it's come down to a couple of times now, is that we just haven't gotten that dodge. We'll go ahead and put one more attempt at this. And then I think if we don't win on this attempt, I'm probably going to cut a lot of this out of the video so that all these failed runs aren't in here. And maybe I'll switch up the team to where I was, and do what I was kind of talking about before. You know, where we try and build a team where the friend leader can be, like, in a really powerful int unit. I think that's going to be smart to do. But I mean, like, we would also need an AGL leader that works well enough that that unit would be on the team and support everybody else that's on the team. So I don't know. It's going to be tough. My first thing I'm thinking off the top of my head is, like, to do a Broly team and then do... Evolution Blue Vegeta as the friend leader. But I don't know. I'm not sure that would work. Okay, I don't think we're going to finish this in one turn. No. I don't think we're going to finish this phase in one turn, unfortunately. This is, like, not... Ugh. Yeah, and I kind of don't want to rotate off Frieza, but I feel like if we have any chance of finishing this in one turn, we need the best links possible. So I gotta do it this way. But yeah, I think this means turn 5 is going to be bad. Oh, well, no. Turn 5 will be fine, because then if we ever get to turn 5, it'll be Broly's domain. Okay, yeah, we're hosed. This is almost definitely not the run, right? I felt we had very, very bad RNG from the start, so I just kind of started going. I'm like, all right, it's fine. I don't really have too much confidence in this team at this point. I kind of want to switch something up. We'll see. Okay, yeah, this would have been nice for, Okay, I guess we do this? I really want to keep this Broly on rotation, because turn 5, like, maybe I should have gone for Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the first slot, but, like, what's even the point at this point? He's not really doing much for us. Alright, we still have a fighting chance. It's not going to be perfect, but we got a couple tricks left in the bag. Any locks? Are you Dude. Every single attack is in slot 1. I needed him there. Oh my god. Wow, this, yeah, stupid. Stupid. So dumb. Alright, well, I guess that's GG again. Which means this footage will probably not be seen. I'm probably just gonna have to think of a new team, because this is, like, not working. I mean, alright, that's good. If we can avoid supers, then great. We'll be fine, but... Okay. Okay. The dodges really aren't helping, because we're not building up. Okay, well, alright, okay. We're doing good. There were no supers up there, and if he saved the super for the last slot, then I guess good, right? Because then he's gonna dodge that, and we're gonna be fine. I guess. And then we will finally make it to turn 5. And we'll get to use Broly's domain. Look how much damage we've done, though. Like, none? This is gonna need to be one cracked turn for us to finish all of him on this next phase. Like, we finally got a decent, like, Cell Max survive on, like, the phase 3, but the phase 2 was so bad that it doesn't matter. This is what happened last time. We had a decent run on the Cell Max portion. Or like the final phase portion. We took 2 turns on the second phase. And that cost us the win. So close, but so far. No additionals from him either. Great. Okay, let's get the domain going. That's all we've really got at this point. Cool. And now we pray. No way to take hits, unfortunately. The hits are only ever available up front when we're about to be killed by them, not when we could benefit from them, so that is an unfortunate truth. And now we'll see if we do enough damage. 15 mil doesn't even seem close to enough. Especially if we're not going to crit. Yeah. Oh, and no additional, nothing. Just nothing. Just nothing. God, this mission is bad. All right, he's going to have to completely single-handedly annihilate this cell right now. I mean, he could. He could. 12 million additional. We're just going to need to keep dishing out supers. Come on. Come on, Broly. You got this. Come on, Broly. Don't stop. There we go. Another one. Another 12 mil. Keep critting, too. We're loving that. Attaboy. Give us 3 more, please. 3 more real quick. We're only going to need, what, 2 more to finish it, right? So then just 1 more after this and we're good? Come on. No, I think we do need 2. I think we do. Because we have, like, 2 whole health bars. He's doing, like, 1 health bar per. Yeah, I think it's going to, like, barely not be enough, which is very annoying. Oh, yeah, he didn't crit anyway. Wow. Okay. So we failed it again, just by a little bit. And it's all because we didn't have the 3rd turn. Another time we didn't have the 3rd turn, and it screwed us. Jeez. This is quite annoying. This mission is very, very hard. With how close we've been getting, though, I'm, like, so frustrated. We're right there. Alright, so the previous teams that we were using for the AGL mission were not working quite here, so we switched it up a little bit. This is still a funky team. I think it's still a little stupid, but we're going to try it anyway and see if we can make something clutch happen. You know, the big problem here is that no matter what singular, like, category leader you use, like, obviously it's smartest to use a 200% lead here, which we're not quite doing. We're using a 180 lead now at this point, but honestly, the best, like, that's the best thing to do is go for like a high leader, and even if you do pick someone like that, there's no one really in the game that's going to be able to provide like an amazing team. It's also worth noting that there are 2 Dokkan Fest units right now that are 200% leaders that are AGL that I don't have. That would be the First Form Frieza and the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. So, yeah, I'm sure both of those units would be massively helpful for this mission. But yeah, I am unfortunately doing it without either of them. So yeah, I figured with this, you know, having that kind of setup, like, I'm not really able to depend on my leader to be insane throughout the fight. Like, Broly's pretty good, but he's just having a tough time, like, meshing with any of these other units around him, and having to wait until turn 5 for the domain for him to actually start, like, picking up and doing damage is really detrimental when that's, like, literally the last turn of the fight. We need it to be over by then. So, I figured with AGL UI Goku, maybe we could, you know, kind of see some more damage going on. And then that way we know we've got some extra slot 1 units on the team, instead of, you know, the worst units on the team being our 2 leaders for slot 1. Now the best 2 are. Unfortunately, they spawned in on the same rotation with each other, which I do not like. But that is going to have to, that's going to have to do. Unfortunately, there was, like, no Caulifla that we could have chosen from for this team to be with the Kale. Because obviously a couple of these units at the bottom end of the team are pretty fodder. The Evolution Blue Vegeta, the AGL one, and the Fit Buu are definitely not fit to take on this fight. I'm assuming that Evolution Blue Vegeta is going to get us killed if he does have to take attacks at any point. So I'm really hoping that that isn't the case, and that we're able to just kind of, like, shred through the Cell Max the way that we are right now. And hopefully that'll be good enough. Oh, well. Okay, so this is probably GG. Yeah, okay. So this was unfortunate. We just had bad rotations this time around. There's nothing really that we can do about that. We're just kind of hosed. So yeah, let's just go ahead and click through real quick, and we will move on to the next attempt. Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure we don't live this turn. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so the real problem there was that we didn't have a UI Goku up front, right? Okay, perfect. So we've got a Vegeta here we can rotate off. There we go. Now we've got rotations. Nice. Perfect. So we have Goku and Broly, then we've got Goku and Kale, and then the other three are going to be our slot 3s every turn. Okay, so with perfect rotations for this team, we'll see if it's possible, right? A lot of this is going to come down to the slot 3 RNG. I suppose slot 2 as well, right? If Broly or Kale get hit with a super attack, that's probably not going to be livable. So yeah, probably like the slot 2 and 3 luck is going to have to really come in clutch here, which the biggest problem is going to be that locking when it comes to that final phase, because we're going to keep Goku in slot 1, which means, you know, if he decides to lock him elsewhere or lock someone else in slot 1, then, you know, not much we can do about that. I suppose the only way we could have surefire prevented that, and what we might keep in mind for a future run if we end up doing more runs with this team, if this one doesn't work out, then we could plan it where we rotate UI Goku off for these first 2 phases, because we don't really need him, and then do that for both of them so that they return in the first slot, like a unit that had been in slot 7. That could be interesting, right? And if they lined up properly, we could do that 2 turns in a row. That could be kind of cool. Oh no, we didn't finish him. Dang it. That's not what you want to see. Come on, Goku. Get your act together, man. Well, that's unfortunate. Was there, like, not a lot of attacks up front there or something? Like, what happened? Oh, no. App crash. Alright, here we go. So we've, again, only got 2 turns. Why do I feel like we're about to have the exact same experience that we've been having? Where when this fight takes 2 turns, then the final fight we almost clear? Where if we had the 1 extra turn, we would have been fine? But also there's a part of me that thinks we won't even make it through 1 turn because whatever our slot 3 unit is just going to get us killed. I feel like that's very possible. Oh, nice. We get an Evo Blue transformation. Haven't seen that animation in a very long time. Welcome back to the game. And no lock. And we have the active skill. Ooh, hold on. We pop the active skill. Now he's got guaranteed crits for the whole turn. I think we put Evolution Blue Vegeta here, right? That's the play, right? Because he's getting a lot of additional defense. Okay, so he's going to do more damage than Kale, and I think he's giving Goku more links. That's literally the same links, great. So, yeah, I think it's... I think this is the best way to do it. Because what I'm hoping for, honestly, is that Evolution Blue Vegeta finishes him off. And that we don't even have to worry about taking those attacks. And obviously Goku's going to dodge everything. My goat never misses. Yeah, and if Goku's able to do enough damage here, we could... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you... This mission, bro. This mission. Ah, UI Goku, dude. He had... What do we got to say about that, you know? He has 27 dodge. Plus 77% on that first hit there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, we reset app. All right, we try again. I really feel like this team can do it. I really feel like this team can do it. All right, let's see how the rotations are looking this time. As long as Boo is not in... Oh, perfect, perfect. Okay, cool. All right, let's get some orbs for Broly here. Yeah, perfect. We'll rotate off one Vegeta, and then our rotations will be set. We'll have all our slot 3 units split apart, and it looks like we've got a UI Goku coming around to this rotation. So we're good to go here. Alright, now we just need to hurry up these first 2 phases so we can get back to the real part of the fight. That's part of the reason this fight is so stressful to do, because you just have to wait through these first couple of phases so much in order to get to where the real challenge is, right? But it's just a lot of mental work getting there. I feel like I keep spending so much brain work setting up my team properly for the end of the fight, just to be able to hopefully execute, and then there's still so much RNG layered on top of it. Like, this is still a difficult fight for sure. I mean, keeping in mind we're using all type disadvantage, right? That is kind of an awkward restriction to deal with. Okay, we have to do... Yeah, we have to do this. Alright. I was contemplating rotating off UI Goku, but then I remembered that we're going to have a slot 3 unit coming around, and Boo has to be rotated off. And then obviously the reason I would rotate off UI Goku is so that he can, when he returns, he will be in slot 1. So if there's any locking shenanigans on that final phase, we know that we'd at least have him in slot 1. But that would also just kill us on turn 4 because he wouldn't be around. And then I would have to rotate the other one off. Otherwise they'd be on the same rotation together. So yeah, it didn't work out for us to be able to do that this time around. But at least on this next turn, that UI Goku will be in slot 1, so even if he gets locked somewhere, he's going to be in the right spot. And then hopefully there's like a big stack of attacks in slot 1 that we can dodge. That would be the most ideal thing to see coming up. Oh, we didn't finish him off again? That's so annoying. That is so annoying. Oh my god. Okay, well. Our free slot 1 thingy wasted. Great. I don't know why this mission is so nasty. What is... I actually just got a wonderful idea. Why are we not using the, Wow. I just had an epiphany. So... okay, we lost. Okay, we have finally caved. We are just going to try and use Beast Gohan and see if we can accomplish it like this. Let's see here. So, everybody's on both leader skills except for the Fit Boo. He is only on Goku's leader skill, but I figure it doesn't matter because he's not going to be doing any damage anyway, and either way, even if he had full leader skills, he's going to be dodge or die. So, now he's just extra dodge or die. So yeah, we're going to see. I don't have like a ton of faith in this setup or team build, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Okay, so we're going to start out with Beast Gohan. It's good that Gohan and Goku were opposite rotations, definitely. Definitely a good thing. Would have been nicer to have Beast Gohan on turn 2, because then he'd be back on turn 4, and also because then we would have him available against the physical enemy coming up next, to make sure that we one-turn that phase. Because, yeah, and Goku would have had type advantage here. Funny thing. So yeah, if this does end up going wrong, we can mark that down as like something that could go better on the next run. I mean, that's a promising way to start the turn, right? If this is a crit and the additional super's a crit, yeah. Then, okay, there we go. Now we're fine. Okay, so far we're looking decent. Nice. We're moving very quick, too. I'm liking this. We're doing a lot of damage here. Okay. Ooh, I was holding my breath for the lock. Okay. It doesn't really matter, though, because we have the Beast Gohan active skill. So, here's that for free. I wonder. It would have been nice to put him in slot 3, because remember, all of these hits that happen throughout the turn are gonna, you know, add damage that he's doing. So, it would have been very, very nice to have him in slot 3. So, it's unfortunate that lock happened. But, because it did, we'll keep him in slot 2 here. And then, nice, we're able to get the full 24 key for Broly as well. So, yeah, we know we live the turn, at least. He should be double-digit tanking this still, right? Surely? Yeah. Amazing. Alright, Kale, go off, Queen. It's also kind of bad that we couldn't rotate off Kale, because I would rather have Broly on rotation than her. Kind of the nerve-wracking part about the locking, right? Is that your slot 3 units that you don't ever want to keep on rotation come back, and they're on rotation in a spot where they have to stay, right? Why that slot 3 locking is so powerful. They're actually all kind of powerful in their own way if you think about them, because slot 1 locking is obviously powerful because if it locks a unit in slot 1 that, again, would have been a slot 3 unit from being rotated off previously, chances are that unit's not going to do well in slot 1, being attacked a bunch before they have a chance to do anything about it. Okay, this is going very well so far, I will say. Beast Gohan did a lot for us. I think that was the strat all along. But yeah, slot 2 locking is very strong because then you have zero choice over your rotations. Or not your rotations, but your links for the turn. Because at least if they're locked in 1 or 3, you have the ability to like swap things a little bit to link something up differently. But with slot 2 locking, your links are just completely canceled. Okay, well, I would say, you know what? I'm not going to say anything yet. I am going to say nothing, in fact. We're going to let Broly's fists do the saying. Okay, wonderful. Nice. Get another Evolution Blue Vegeta transformation. You'll love to see it. Yes. Absolutely. Let's see it. Would you look at that? And coincidentally, no attacks in the first slot. It is turn 4, ladies and gentlemen. Turn 4. Didn't even need until turn 5. And it's all because we had Beast Gohan. That's crazy. Like this whole time, this whole struggle. I don't know yet at the butt end of this recording how much of the footage I'm going to keep. I'm probably going to scrub a lot of it out, especially considering I still have one more mission to go here. We've got to do the Corroded Body and Mind one. So yeah, you're probably not going to see all of the runs, but I did quite a few runs. I have been at this for a couple hours now, with many, many different teams that I have built. So yeah, we finally caved and used Beast Gohan. This was my very first attempt with Beast Gohan, and shockingly, it worked out. We didn't even have like perfect RNG, and it still worked out fine for us, as far as like our rotations, I mean. All right, so it has been a day or two since the last grind. You know, going through all these Cell Max missions. I actually went and beat the rest of them off camera. I had some time where I was able to play, but I wasn't able to record. So I did actually beat the last 2 missions, being the, you know, Corroded Body and Mind one here, and then the 3 turns mission. But they were so incredibly easy once I found these team builds that we're just going to go ahead and redo them right now on camera. So yeah, I figured this out with a Cell Max team. Even though we only have the 150% lead, Cell Max himself is so good that this team just works out. And this also, because of Super Bosses, is going to allow us to, or because of the Artificial Life Forms portion of his leader skill, use the Gammas, who are like one of the all-time best units to use on this stage, right? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so obviously we're going to want to Cell Max to start, you know, taking the hits and build up. That is definitely something we need. Now, the cooler cards are just here because, you know, there weren't really, like, good options aside from them, and I'm pretty sure that they still can get us killed, for sure. But I just think, you know, depending on the strongest units on the team, as long as we don't get unlucky with, like, an unfortunate lock or something on stage 3, then we're pretty much going to melt Cell Max so fast it's not going to matter, like, who we throw at the last part of the rotation, right? Okay, yeah, this is a bit of an unfortunate turn. I'm going to go ahead and keep the Gammas on rotation with them just because that way when we get onto the next rotation, I think the Gammas are going to perform better than Goku Black. Just because of type advantage and being an advantageous character and stuff. Even though, obviously, we would have Big Bad Bosses active if we had Cell Max, you know, linked up with Rose here. But obviously we don't need the defense or anything on this phase. It's just important to make sure Cell Max gets the hits so that he's buffed up and ready for that final fight. And then I'm assuming... Yeah, no, we've got so many attacks coming in this turn. There's no way that they survive, right? Even if they do survive Cell Max, the Gammas are still probably going to dish out 2 or 3 attacks and then, you know, Goku Black with his, like, 5 or 6, so... Okay, so we don't have the Gammas on right away. We're going to have to wait 1 turn for that. We're going to have Physical Cooler in slot 1, which is okay, because if he ends up locking him there, he's still got the revive he can use for us, right? Obviously, it's going to be more advantageous for us to put him in the final slot so that we can just tank throughout and then use him at the end. Let's see, where's the locking? Did anyone get locked? And he did get locked in slot 1. Okay, so on this turn, it's GG right away, right? Like, he's not going to be able to tank those normals at the front, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this didn't happen to me last time on the last run. I was able to put Cell Max in the first slot both times. Okay, yeah, especially with the super attack here, we're definitely KO'd. Okay, and then now coming back, this is really tough because we have AGL Metal Cooler that's going to be in slot 1. So if he decides to do another cheeky slot 1 lock, then we're just done. You know, and obviously it pretty much doesn't matter what team you're using. Almost every team in the game is going to lose to this event if he locks someone in slot 1 that was intended to be in slot 3, right? You just can't get around, like, one of the hardest hitting phases in the entire game, you know, dealing with a unit being in a slot that's not supposed to be in. Okay, so we have Cell Max's super, or active skill. Let's go ahead and launch that, do some free damage here. Beautiful. And then we didn't have to deal with that slot 1 lock either, so that is perfect. We can put Cell Max there. Or it actually doesn't matter now because of the territory skill. So we'll probably just put the Gammas up front here. Have them attack first. We'll let Cell Max get some more hits. Because they buff with STR and Int Orbs, I'm going to grab those STR Orbs for them. It's not really necessary for Cell Max to have them. He can still get the full 24 key super, and we're already at max HP, so we don't really need to select anything. Glancing at his defense is very important, by the way, I would mention. He's at a solid 8 million, almost 9 million defense, so he's definitely not taking any damage here. He's also got damage reduction, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be double-digit taking even supers that might come out. Alright, so let's hopefully optimize the damage we're doing here. If not, then we obviously have the active skill from the next cell on the next turn, and that should be a free win for us. We'll see how much damage Cell Max is going to do here, though. He's going to do a lot. Our Cell Max, anyway, not the enemy Cell Max. I think it's possible we just win here, depending how many more attacks we get with the Gammas first. Yeah, I think we're in range. We're definitely in range after this super attack, especially if it's a crit. I think there's pretty much no way that Cell Max survives. Let's see. Okay, it looks like we're at full stacks now with Cell Max here. 13 million. Very good. Okay. I think if that were a critical hit, I'm pretty sure this last run on this first, like, active skill turn with Selmax, I was getting crits because it was, like, the friend one that was rainbowed instead of mine being 55%. So yeah, that was able to perform a lot better for us. Okay, so unfortunately, because of that, we weren't able to finish this off in just the 2 turns, because of that revive that we got right at the beginning of the 1 turn. Otherwise, he would have been finished off already. Okay, so Selmax is locked at the end. We're fine here. We'll just go ahead and use Cooler's active skill, and then it looks like his HP was too low for us to use the Selmax active skill, which is fine. You know, I actually am very surprised that Cooler was able to finish it off. I thought we were going to have to tank a couple of normals up front with Goku Black first, but that works out. So yeah, as you can see, that was pretty effortless, right? We had a pretty detrimental thing happened with that slot 1 lock, and we still were able to just whip through this immediately, right? The rotations didn't even really matter too much. Yeah, Selmax himself is just the absolute GOAT for that mission. So there we go. That is the, you know, like I said, I did already collect those special missions, so they're not going to pop up here like I've completed them, but that was, you know, the mission completed there. And it's also worth noting, I didn't even use the support memory or anything. Okay, and then the very last one here was, because we didn't manage to get it with any of the other teams, is going to be, where's all the Beast Gohans at? Oh my goodness. Yeah, is going to be to beat this in 3 turns with no items. So this is the team I've got here. It is just all damage, all powerhouse. Obviously, some of these units are amazing defensively as well, which is going to be kind of necessary to do well here. Okay, so let's see how we want to play this. Definitely going to put Beast Gohan up front so he can start building some of those stacks. Actually, I'm kind of considering doing this instead. Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to factor who's going to do the most damage against Selmax. I guess he probably wouldn't, right? Yeah. Let's do this. Because AGL UI Goku doesn't have type advantage. I mean, he pretty much has, like, guaranteed crits. But yeah, he's not... that might have been a mistake. Because I could launch the active skill for both, you know, for both the UI Goku and the Evolution Blue Vegeta on that 3rd turn. Whereas Beast Gohan's not going to get his active skill until turn 4. So I could have left them on rotation for turn 3. I just feel like overall maybe Selmax, or maybe Beast Gohan would do more damage. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. Okay, and then it doesn't really matter what the rotation is here, simply because none of these units are going to come back, right? Let's save those. We'll get the 18 key with them, and then let's save all these so we can get the 24 key. That's going to be the key to melting this guy in 1 turn, right? Getting those guaranteed crits with them. That's going to do a lot of damage. And then obviously Beast Gohan's just going to finish up whatever we don't. Wow, I'm actually, based on my rotations this time around, I'm using a really weird strategy, floating both the Beast Gohans. They got 1 attack? Oh no. Okay, well this should make up for it. This should, like, more than make up for it, because they're going to have 3 or 4 attacks coming in, surely, right? Alright, let's get some supers. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, surely Beast Gohan still got this, right? Surely. Especially taking the couple hits he's going to with these group attacks before attacking, get the extra attack stats on him. Alright, 13 million type advantage. This should be GG right here. Alright, and then we need to depend on a Beast Gohan, an Int Evolution Blue Vegeta, and an STR UI Goku in order to do all the damage possible. Okay. Oh, we actually do get the active skill from Beast Gohan. Okay, so this is perfect. Unfortunate that he's locked in the last slot. I would have liked to put Beast Gohan there with his active so that he could target those extra 2 attacks before attacking, get some more damage on him. I also could have considered leaving UI Goku, or, you know, not doing the active so that UI Goku could build up, since he hasn't seen an attack yet. And he's only going to be able to get the 5 key. Oh, man. Okay, so basically, at this point, we're kind of depending on Beast Gohan to, like, single-handedly run the show here, unless we do this. I feel like this is honestly smarter, because this is going to give us more links activated for UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. It's going to give them more ki, and it's also going to allow... Yeah, I think it's genuinely going to allow each of them to get an 18 key super where they wouldn't have before. It didn't even seem like Evolution Blue Vegeta was going to get a single, you know, like a normal super. Definitely wouldn't have gotten an 18 key here. So the only thing that we sacrifice this way is that obviously Beast Gohan is getting 2 less attacks before he deals out his damage. So he's doing a little bit less here, unfortunately. We'll see how many additionals he gets. It might still be enough here. It's hard to say. When I ran this one last time, it worked out a lot differently. I think I was able to have the UI Gokus linked up together, so they were like 7 out of 7. I didn't get Evolution Blue Vegeta locked in the last slot, so I was able to use him slot 1 on this final fight. Oh, no, actually, that is incorrect. What happened was, it was the Evoken, physical Evoken, got locked in slot 1 on this last fight. There was 2 attacks in the first slot, and they ended up dodging both attacks and then melting him right after that. So yeah, I got very, very lucky. We easily could have died, you know, second one of this final phase. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have enough to do it. No, it was just a little bit of jankiness with the rotations here. Kind of screwed us over. Unfortunate. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen this time around. Okay, that's all right. We'll jump back in with the same team. I know that this team can do it, right? It's just a matter of getting a really lucky turn on that, you know, with that last little bit of RNG. Okay. And now we've got the active here. We'll just launch that. Finish him off here real quick. Okay. Both Beast Gohans on turn 1. Now, this isn't going to do it. I'm looking at turn 3 right now, being the Gammas, a Beast Gohan, and UI Goku. That's not going to do it. So we'll go ahead and just keep re-rolling for better rotations here. Dang it, it's close, it's close. Not quite, though. I think we could probably try it with this team. We'll rotate off the Gammas, maybe? Or we could rotate off... No, let's actually rotate off STRUI. Okay, perfect. Let's try this. So, on this first turn here, we'll rotate off STRUI. Oh, we could also get a couple of build-ups from him and then rotate off, like, Evoken. They only share 2 links. The links are going to be a little bit rough on that final phase. But we do have Evolution Blue Vegeta coming in slot 1. That'll be good. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see if we can depend on UI Goku if we build him up first. That might be feasible. Oh, they almost got the 24 key. Okay, it certainly doesn't matter on this rotation, right? Okay, the 2 stacks is good. That's definitely going to help the amount of damage he's doing here. And then, you know, based on what we know so far, he's probably not going to do any more damage on top of that. Unless we have the opportunity to put him in slot 1 on that final phase, which I probably will take that opportunity since we're not going to have a Beast Gohan around to steal all the attacks away. We'll put him in slot 1, and then worst case, if Vegeta ends up getting locked there, then that's fine too, right? Obviously, we can maximize the amount of damage if we do the ordering of, you know, UI Goku, and then Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then the Gammas. And hopefully with the 2 Int-type units, that should be enough to do, you know, the damage that we need to do as well. I think the only way this could have gotten more optimal is if instead of using the STR UI, we had AGL UI there. Because even with type disadvantage, I think the amount of crits he gets, the potential for the active skill and stuff would have made him better. Okay, so the Gammas got locked in slot 3, which means we can freely do this. Let's check on our links. Yes, they share 5 links, and then we've got the 2 with Gammas either way. So yeah, let's put STR UI up front. We'll get the full 24 key for him, an additional 3 stacks coming in at the front there, assuming he doesn't get hit, obviously. And then I guess with Vegeta, we can do this in hopes to get a couple more int orbs for the Gammas, maybe? 1 or 2? None. Okay, cool. Oh, they're at 23 key. Dang. Could have been good. Could have been good. Actually getting hit by an attack. Love that. At least it wasn't the super, so we do survive. There we go. 19 million. Much better with all those buildups from all those dodges. Could have probably broken 20 million if we had gotten that one more. And, nice. An additional super. Definitely better than we saw last time, right? Okay. I don't think we can get one more. Yeah, probably not. Okay, and then we're at 14 million. With Evolution Blue Vegeta, we're really going to need to see some multiple attacks, multiple crits here. Come on, come on. Okay. The first one being a crit is really good because obviously he gets the 50% stacking bonus with each super. So now the rest of his attacks are guaranteed crit. So if we're able to get, nice, the third super, then that does it in, and it is perfect. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so yeah, we definitely had the clutch unit around that we needed to get this done. I am pretty confident we're good here, right? Like, surely the Gammas won't sell this hard. They've only got 2 bars of health to deal with here. They can do it. They can do it. Yes, yes, yes. 1 additional and we're fine. Awesome. So yeah, it just came down to a matter of the build-up and the links, you know, getting a proper rotation here. So there we go. That is Cellmax easily melted in the 3 turns. Oh, actually, you know what's funny? Something I just realized right now. On the previous run where I did it easily in 1 turn, or like in 1 try, I actually was using a support memory. I was using the new Gamma's support memory that's buffing all of superheroes, and then giving the additional key when you have the Gammas on the team. So yeah, that was helping a lot. But there you go. We did it even without that. So... yeah, like I said, I already collected all of the missions, but there we go. That is all 5 of the Cell Max missions done. So hopefully this long journey of a video was educational, informational, or at least entertaining for you. That is going to do it for this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.